obviously some guys in the power play too.
Mason has always had that offensive flair, but it seems the last few games he's been a little more aggressive that way. Has there been a message sent to him, or is it just his play?
No, not really. Sometimes he gets over-aggressive at the blue line, and you sit there. So he's got to understand when to make plays and when not to make plays. We want to make sure that he is creating offense for us in certain situations, but not high risk either. There's a balance there, but no, he's just got to trust his offensive instincts, like I said before. When to join the play, when to support the attack, offensive zone, when he can slide into a hole if he's out there with players that can see him. So nothing really changes for the D as far as that goes.
Is that one of the tougher things for a young defenseman with that particular skill set, to just get the feel for when to go, when not to go at this level?
I think it comes with experience, right? Those are things that you learn over time as a young player, and because we obviously want him to learn how to defend first and foremost, and then the offensive side will take care of itself. And it's about being used in different situations, and again, like going through those experiences at the blue line, when to make the play, when to keep it simple, maybe use the back of the net, live the fight another day.
When you look at what Pastrnak has done lately, what have you seen from him that maybe wasn't quite coming together at other points in the season?
I don't know what I don't know what wasn't coming, why it wasn't, but what I've seen lately is, like, we just played back-to-back games, in Toronto, then we came home, we have New York, obviously. The second night, he still had, his legs were really going the second night. I thought both nights they were, but even more so the second game of a back-to-back, where he logged heavy minutes. I think he played over 20 minutes each night. And so when David's skating, obviously that's the key. And then, his commitment away from the puck was really good Sunday night. He did a really good job. And he ended up getting the puck 3 or 4 times just from being in the right spots, which led to more offense for him and his line. So, and then, like any goal scorer, we said this before, once you start scoring, you feel good about yourself, and you gain that confidence, and that's what he is. He's a goal scorer.
Given the struggles that this team has had at times to score, can you overstate his importance to what you guys are trying to do?
Well, we like to think that, we win. We have a certain process that we try to follow during the course of a game, how we want to play. We want to defend. We want to take care of our end first. But you put a lot of pressure on your team defense when you don't score. So those guys become invaluable when they start failing in and they get on a roll.
Defense out of the blue line. It's been a while since you guys have got a goal.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. We got to shoot pucks first. I mean, got to try and be that layered attack when we can. Like, there's times I've had it when guys curl up and find it, and it's just about trying to. We got to score. Last game almost had one with Geeks, we're a little off, but really we're kind of talk about how we're not a rush team, so we got to orchestrate from the blue line, which means just shooting pucks and being shot ready.
Do you have to fight, not try and push it?
Oh yeah, you certainly can't push it. Nobody wins when you push it. It's you just you end up being out of position, and we're a pretty strict rigid team, and that allows us to have success defensively. So pushing for offense, and it's not going to work for anybody.
Charlie, when you're playing against Edmonton and the guys that they have, does it change anything in terms of you have to be careful of certain things, or you have to know where certain guys are at all times, and does it change the decision making at all sometimes when those guys are on the ice?
I don't know, a little bit. I mean, I respect everybody in this league. It's the NHL. Obviously, they have a little bit extra world-class skill. That's no secret. So maybe some decision-making, related to gaps. Obviously, they have one guy with the fastest guy in the league, so you got to keep yourself between him and the net. Maybe that facilitates a little, what do you want to do, how safe you want to play. I don't know. If anything, these games are just fun. You get to size yourself up against two of the world's best players, and some other guys in there that are awesome hockey players too. So I'm excited about the challenge.